Welcome everyone to an arena video. This is Andrea Mengucci. This video is sponsored to you by channelfireball.com and Ultimate God. We're starting, chat. Are we ready? Wow, look at that tarado. It could have been a... Could have been something else. Alright, let me just resize this thing where my head doesn't cover the thing there. Something like this, I guess. Yeah, this should be better. Maybe my camera is too big. Let me make it smaller. Alright, maybe something like this is fine. Okay, and I can just make this bigger at this point. Just for the draft. Yeah. Something like this, like this huge card over here. Okay, perfect. Might move the camera to the bottom right. Oh, this is okay. Alright, anyway, we got a Mana Vault. Sorry. Mana Vault over a Vampiric Tutor is the second. Mana Vault is like basically similar to a 1 mana Black Lotus, where you pay 1 mana and you get a thing that asks for 3 mana for like the following turn, so you cast a 5-drop on 2. Yeah, so that's interesting. Very, very powerful. So like one of the restricted card in Legacy. And if on the Arena Cube we were doing the this card is restricted in like Standard and etc. It must be the pick here. In Vintage Cube we do this card is restricted in like Legacy, so it must be the pick here. In this pack instead, we are going to take Underground Sea. Underground Sea, it is just like the premium land, because blue-black is definitely the king of the archetypes. I would have taken Tundra as well. I would just take dual lands and fetch land over, replaceable cards like Daze, like Time Warp, like Ulamog. Don't love to force anything in Cube, so I'm not gonna take a reanimate that high. Alright, so this is like the you have to decide the route here. And my route, chat, is going to be Golos. Because I do thoroughly enjoy Golos. So I believe that Golos here is the pick, the Tireless Pilgrim. It might necessarily not be like the best card. It's in fact not the best card. But I just love to just trap myself into playing Golos. There isn't Field of the Dead in this format. It's very hard to get mono lands like you do in Cube on Arena. But Golos is fun. Activating Golos is definitely among the like best thing you can do. So I'll be just picking up Golos now, and don't really have like many regrets. This pack is the Mere Signet. That's probably the second card next to Consecrated Sphinx. Alright, this pack is interesting. So, the Rastodon is one of the best things to either reanimate or sneak attack into play. I generally take Terrastodon very, very high because it's by far the best target for reanimate or for sneak attack. Thief of Sanity is, in Vintage Cube, is even better than in the Arena Cube, because in the Arena Cube you have a lot of removal spell. So very often you play Thief of Sanity and your opponent kills it, and you haven't achieved much. But in Vintage Cube, there's very few removal spells. So, Thief of Sanity sometimes just gets unchecked, especially if you have like a Mox or like some kind of fast mana. And this card can just win the game on its own. And that's just very good. If I had take Reanimate earlier, I would have snapped this Terraston in here, because again, that's what I said. But otherwise, I'm just going to take this Thief of Sanity now, especially because of Underground Sea. Alright, the Scarabian God, another very popular card. Imperial Seal is banned in Legacy, but I think it's a very obsolete ban. I think this card not that good. The fact that you have 2 sorcery speed tutor is very bad. Like, you don't know how the game is gonna change in your opponent's turn, and of course putting a card in your top of your deck is card disadvantage, so sometimes that's very expensive. So Imperial Seal, it's only good if your deck is necessary a combo deck. In this case, I'm just taking... Might take Scrublando. I do have a Golos. And And they do have an addiction for lands. Sorry, the Scarab God, but my addiction for lands comes first now. Alright, so Prismatic Vista is basically a Fable Passage, but land comes into a tap first, so that's my pick. Honestly, this pack is just full of bad cards. The Magical Line Cube is not like the Mengu Cube, where if you're drafting like blue artifact, you're gonna get a pick every single time. But I'll take the Prismatic Vista. Ooh, wow, there's Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune in a bunch of nothing. Really in a bunch of nothing. And there's like Overgrown Tomb, sure. But Wheel of Fortune can lead to something strange. And this like again, this is like one of the, you know, restricted card banned card in Legacy, restricted card in Vintage. You discard your hand and draw 7 cards for the cost of only 3 mana. Very rare that you have cards like this. Okay. Hydroid Crazes is a very powerful one. Languish is like a strong sideboard option. I'm not really looking for a sideboard option right now. I'm just taking Hydroid Crazes. Now pick an Arset. Yeah, there's also Leopold that does that. They used to be Hold Breacher, but not anymore. So here my pick will be Hydroid Crazes. Again, I don't have a clue on where this deck is going. And that's one of the things I like the most about this cube. Okay, so there's Voodful Primus. Again, another premium target for either Reanimate or Sneak Attack strategy. Or there's Palinchron, which is just like a solid card, and if you have some ways of like doubling your mana or discarding your hand, is another unique effect. There's Wandering Fumarole and Primus. And I think I'm taking Palinchron. Again, just a very unique card that it's very, very sweet. Okay. This pack there's not that much. Dark Petition is quite expensive, but the rest of the cards are just cards that I don't love to play at all here. Taking Dark Petition to begin with. I do have a good mana base for black. Not interested in anything in this pack. I don't wanna just go to the red route. Oh wow, we got Terrastodon this late. Terrastodon shouldn't really happen this late. Terrastodon is really one of the premium cards for so many strategies. I mean, I guess no one just drops those strategies. Alright, if I get Dual Land this late, I'm just always the happiest. Hourglass is a strong sideboard option, and if Mizzet is always a last pick. This card isn't good at all. Okay, new booster pack. Mana Drain is one of these iconic cards, is like super powerful. For the cost of only 2 mana, you can counter a spell and you can get colorless mana, which then you can use to cast like cards like Golos or Crazes, or in this case Palinchron and Terrastodon. So it will be a very, very good pickup, Mana Drain. We're looking to wheel, honestly I don't really hope that very much is going to wheel in this pack. The problem of this vintage cube is there's so many unplayables. Like, look at the Silver Blade Paladin. Isn't even good in mono white. Okay, we have to. I mean, I have to take Polluted Delta. The good thing of playing fetch lands like this is that you have Underground Sea and Scrubland, and now this is a tri-land all of a sudden. So that's my pick. Daredi Ingenious Iconoclast is a very strong card that I'm always hoping to get whenever I cube on Magic Online. Commit to Memory is another powerful effect. I love Winter Orb. Jiki Jiki is also a consideration, because, I mean, I am looking for ways to kind of like... I still need to find my route. I know that I have Golos, and I know that I'll be drafting 5 colors, but other than that, what am I doing? Alright, I'm downloading the last pick. Posted on Instagram. Posted on the gram. Oh wow, Grazelbrand. Sneak Attack though, nice! Sneak Attack is an enchantment, very powerful, very unique. For the cost of 4 mana, You pay a red, you put a creature into play, gets haste, you sacrifice end of turn. Meaning that with Terrastodon, you just get like this huge 3/3s all of a sudden. With Palinchron, you can get infinite mana. If you have 6 lands into play, you go infinite mana with Palinchron. If you cast for 4 mana sneak attack, with 1 mana, you play Palinchron, you untap the lands. Sorry, with 5 lands as well. And, no, sorry, you need 6 lands, because for 4 mana, you return the Palinchron, so you have to float a mana every time. So I do have the infinite mana open with the sneak attack Palinchron route. Necromancy is a 3 mana reanimation card. It's an enchantment though, so you can't enchant things with like Shroud. And I say that because it comes up all the time with the Burning Oxenia is like a wildfire. You kill 4 lands of your opponents and a powerful effect. I think I'm taking Necromancy. It'll be good. Yeah, I just shortcut it. The text is infinite. You just reanimate the card for 3 mana. That's it. The text is like very obsolete, very, very old. Okay, there's a lot of good cards, but I think I just gotta take the safe Coalition Relic here. Coalition Relic is great with Golos. Thundering Titan is another like amazing card that you can just blow up a lot of lands, but usually my decks play like 4 or 5 colors, so all the time I play Thundering Titan, I just blow up all my lands. I'll take Coalition Relic. Kind of upset of calling as command there. Wow, Anime dead. So, you know, I'm not really into Reanimator right now, but... Oh, maybe I should take Steam Vents, though. Yeah, I don't think I need Anime dead. I already have Reanimate, and my deck isn't really that much into reanimations. So I gotta take Dual Land there. Oh, Shadow Skull Smashing is a powerful card, we all know that. Everything else in this pack is pretty medium. I'm taking the Mirror Matosphere, just because it's like a mid-range card, and like with Sneak Attack you can deal like 12 damage. No, zombies. Magic Online is always the same. You just play, it's like Arena, you play against the world. You don't play against your pod. Good morning, Joshua. I'm taking It's a Signet. It's actually, it feels like a dream. I've never seen a Signet on Magic Online after first pick. Signets on Magic Online are like a myth, basically. I don't think I've ever seen one. I tend to take this high my cube, but you know, online they just you just never see them. Playing against the world, indeed. It's either Massacre or Sphinx. If I get Sphinx, we can just randomly get a Thinker, and then I'm just happy because I have already Mirror Biosphere and a bunch of early things. So I think I'm getting Sphinx. It's not necessarily, like, it's not that I'm missing out on the Massacre War. Massacre War is nice with Sneak Attack, though. Oh, wow, yeah, great, they're ready. We just always real this already for some reason. The Radiant Genius Iconicast, alright, you can read this one. This is a 3-mana Planeswalker that you make construct, but you also just destroy things for just the cost of -1. This thing is just crazy good. Inferno Titan would be a good fit. I also have Sneak Attack, but I'm not passing a dual land. Alright, Burning Oxenia. This is a... This could be played in my deck. I don't know where we're going. I'm just taking cards. You'll know how I draft, right? Okay, I'm taking Quabble's command. I should already have 1 white source to activate Golos. Definitely have many, so I'm just taking the quick K command here. Regrowth, because you'll never know. I might just get a Time Walk. I'm gonna play Omnath. Omnath sucks. Omnath is just... The only ability of Omnath is like the life gain thing, so... It's not good. Alright, I'm posting the picture on Twitter. Andrea Mengucci, that's my name. Did we open power, chat? Did we open power? We didn't. We did not open any power. We opened Twin and Pestermite. We opened Fracture Identity. His card is still in the cube for some reason. Not a big fan of Fracture Identity in the cube. But that's okay, I guess, because it's not foil. If it was foil, I would have been more pro Fracture Identity in the cube. Start for the cost of 5 mana, exile target permanent, and you make a copy of it. It's like basically a treachery, but on the same time, you get the ATB effect. It's like a treachery, but you get ATB effect. Is Palinchron the win con? We can infinite mana with Palinchron sneak attack. I don't have anything to do with infinite mana right now. I guess I can play like a large grazes. Alright, new boosty. A new boosty pack. So Blood Crypt can find Steam Bands, but I think I'm taking Polluted Delta can find Blood Crypt. I think I'm taking Blood Crypt here. This pack is like a bunch of things that I can get on the wheel. I'm looking at Ponder. I'm looking at... Honestly, guys, I'm not really looking at much here. Taiga? No, if I can get lanes that I can fetch with my Polluted Delta, I'd rather do it. My deck is kind of shaped up already. It doesn't have necessarily a plan, it's just classic Mengu pile that will somehow end up doing something in my opinion, so I'm just taking Arid Mesa here. Yeah, the rest of this packs, whatever we will, I'll be happy with. I already have like, I have so many dual lands. I have Sacred Foundry, Scrublands, Steam Vents, Blood Crypt, Underground Sea, that every fetch land I get will almost be like 4 or 5 colors. Thoughtseize. Yeah, I mean, you can take spells, that's fine. Like, you can take spells, but it depends on how you want to play the game, you know? If you want to play the game by taking spells or by taking lands, it's just basically a state of mind. It's like same thing as if you want to go out with your umbrella, if it's going to rain, or you're just going to go out without umbrella. And if it rains, you're going to be like, alright, I guess I won't cast any spell this game. It's just... It's kind of like that. I prefer to play my lands first, and then I'll pick up the spells that I'll be able to cast. I'll take Kozilek, it goes well with Sneak Attack. And a good thing of Kozilek is that you can also cast it. It costs 10 mana. It's very easy to cast. 10 mana is not at all. Not much at all. And if you Sneak Attack this, your opponent has to sacrifice 4 permanents and deal 12 damage. Although this Kozilek is pretty empty, it has no abilities. It doesn't have manas. It doesn't have Indestructible. It's kind of like weird. It doesn't have any abilities. Okay, so Mana Flare goes very well with Wheel of Fortune. No, with Wheel of Fortune and Palinchron. Although this card usually wheels, so I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Phantasmal Image is a good filler. But I think once again I'm just taking the canal here. I also don't mind wheeling a Domination. I probably will wheel that. Taking a Far Bluff Canal here. Ooh, Thieving Skydiver. I think this card in Cube is amazing. Because you just steal things. There's so many things that you can steal. Started with Signets, but also like Moxes and like Golem tokens and just whatnot. You'll always like be like super incredible. Do we have any green mana? Oh yeah, we might be very tiny on green. I don't have any green card though. Let me just play a Forest. Only green card is Craze is Angolos. Oh wow, Volcanic Island. It's fine, chat. We will wheel some spells to put in our deck. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, chat. We will wheel some spells. We'll never, I mean, not never, yeah, I guess never. You'll never end up short of spell. Alright, Channel is like one of the strongest cards in queue, but it's too late. I don't even have green. I think it medium mortars. I mean, this is a very medium card. I don't even have it in my queue, but this pack is just full of medium cards, honestly. And Channel, but I guess I can't cast. Oh wow, Celestina Signet. We didn't wheel Splinter Twin. There was a Splinter Twin in the pack. I love a Celestina Signet. Okay, this pack here, huh? So Pyromancer is a discard outlet from a Necromancy. if I want to play it. Not bad. We'll sneak attack it into play to cantrip for 1 mana. Or go play Chandra. I think I'm taking the Seasoned Pyromancer. I believe I have a good mana base for red. Not really into much in this pack. I'm just taking Siege Gang. The gang. Dark Dwells doesn't do much in my deck. Take Rakdos Return, but I'm not a big fan of Rakdos' Return. Oh, Damnation Wield, I'm happy. I needed a Wrath of God in this deck, because I have Dark Petition. And Dark Petition plus Damnation is actually a pretty good combo, because if you have a Spell Mastery, you can just pay 6 mana and Wrath to your opponent board. This is the classic, like, you're randomly red, you play some red mid-range cards in the end. I'll see how it goes. Rare's Wake plus Spawning Crown. Yeah, that would have been another combo. Ashen Rider. I mean, I guess this is not the worst with Sneak Attack. Let me consider Ashen Rider. So, okay, now there's like the MTG Online lag. So we're waiting for the MTG Online lag to resolve. So we can... MTGO is famous for, like, at the end of a thing, it is like a pretty severe lag. Like, if you win the game, it has like... I don't know, a 5 or 10 second lag. If you finish the draft, you're gonna have a 5 to 10 second lag. Allora. Does MTGO lag go on the stack? No. It just stops it all. Allora, let's put... This is a land. Let's put 1 second, because I have to put all these spell into a single pile. I didn't get Tinker, unfortunately. Battle. Okay. Okay, so we have to cut a lot of cards. Let's begin with a very bad one, like the Sphinx of the Steel Wind. What about Ashen Raider? I can... So, my discard outlet is literally just Season's Pyromancer, which I love. Wheel of Fortune? Yeah, Wheel of Fortune doesn't seem great in my deck. I was hoping to get like a Narset or a Leovold. Guess I'm not playing Wheel of Fortune in this deck. Burning of Tina could be like a cyber card. Siege Gang. I don't like Rakdos' Return. I will play Kozilek though. I might have too much top end. Maybe I'm cutting the gang. You have Sneak, so you go like... The fact that you have Sneak is enough to play the wheel? I definitely want to play Mizu Mortars. I hope that my mana base holds a mana drain, but probably it's not. Uno, due, tre, quattro. I mean, whatever. I'll obviously play mana drain, even if my mana base can't afford it. I'm like mainly red, mainly like red black. I think I like a lot of red black lands. Yeah, I think I can't afford to put like a million blue lands in my deck. Unfortunately, I have to play a freaking forest because they didn't pick up a single green land. I didn't pick up a single green duel. Classic green. For some reason, people on Magic Online love to hate to play green, and green is like the worst. Merry Christmas. They didn't take the rest of them. Anyway, Damnation is in the sideboard. I'd love to play like one Damnation. I have a Dark Petition. I'd like to have like a catch-all answer like Damnation. I don't know, I have to cut one card, but I might also cut more than one, actually. I can play 18 lands in this deck, considering I'm playing Shatter's Kozmashing here. Alfred, good morning. I don't love Rakdos Return, I just don't think it's a good card. It's not even random, your opponent chooses them. Unless you, like, make them discard it all. Kind of would want to take Glorybringer. Can I just take out Mere Biosphere? This card doesn't seem that good to me in this deck. It is alright with the Righty Emblem, though. But it's okay, I think I have enough big thing. I passed the channel, that's true, I passed the channel, actually. But it was in their pack, and I was already in that. 5-color mess. Okay, let's put all these lands in the deck. And now it's the best part of every cube deck. Is when you make the mana base. Make the mana base. Alright. Let's make the mana base checked. No, aspetta. Oh, che bello. Making the mana base makes me so happy. I literally leave to make mana bases. Like, the reason why I make this deck is probably just because I want to just spend time making the mana base. Alright. Let me check out the fetch lands that I have. Alright, I have 2 fetch lands. I guess Prismatic Vista. I have 2 out of... Wow, only 4 basics left. Ay, ay, ay. Let me see the islands that I have in this deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not bad, I have 7 islands already. What about red? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I have 10 mountains without adding a single basic. What about swamps? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I believe I need to add a swamp. But I don't want to add any basic mountain. But then Prismatic Vista, it's not that good. I have to add a forest, unfortunately. Because I don't have any fixing for green. And if I get gold loss, I need to get a green. So I'll have to add a forest here, funnily enough. I can just go 1, 1, 1, 1. Blue will be low, though. Because I'll have only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I only have 7 blue. That sucks. Only 7 blue sucks. I do need to play like 1 basics per kind. I might not play a red. But if I have Prismatic Beast and I can't get red, I'll be very upset, right? Because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll still have 9 without a red. Alright, you know what? I'll just play without Mountain. I'll play without Mountain. Green, you have Splash. I know, but the thing is that you shouldn't really count those. Or at least, I don't really count those. Let's divide lands and spell. Alright. Let's put all the dual lands here. What about white? Why do I have so much white? Is so much white needed? Probably it's not needed. Actually, you know, let's do this. Let's cut a Sacred Foundry for a mountain. Because so much white isn't needed. So I'll cut a Sacred Foundry for a mountain. At basic land, uno. Okay, so white is here for I mean, white is here for Fracture Identity and maybe Ashen Raider are cast. And I do have what? I have Scrubland, Shambling Vent. I do love to play Shambling Vent. This Shambling Vent is a creature land. You can just actually activate it. No, no planes. No, 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 no. Alright. The Golos pick. The classic forest with like no green cards in the deck. Hopefully the forest won't hurt us too much. Alright. Are we ready to play Mengu's Pile? Mengu's Pile 1.0. Va benissimo. We got it all. Remember that Ashen Rider says when he enters battlefield or dies. So with sneak attack, you kill 2 things. Alright, Threadbane Inspector. When captured the play, you make a clue. Very versatile card. I could have also gone to discard, but I decided not to and just go for the sneak attack plan here. Pretty funny that you can just have sneak attack into like Ashen Rider. The card goes in the graveyard the turn after you reanimate with Necromancy. Again, Necromancy text is infinite long, but all you care about is that this card reanimates a creature. That's it. Should probably make the card bigger. Yeah, let's make the card bigger here. I think I do have enough space. Not that you really would like to start reading Necromancy. I need a land, though. If I don't find a land, it'll be tough, dude. Even if I draw like Mana Drain now. The Ready. Can't cast the Ready. Because of this Celestial Signet, I can't cast the Ready. Despite I have red and black mana. I guess I have to pass the turn. Wish we had a Fadeless Looting over Borders. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the red is a powerful planeswalker. It's just that I can cast it right now. Your opponent's playing black-white basic lands. Kind of upset feeling whenever your opponent plays 3 basic lands as first 3 lands, but you know, that's legal. Okay, Steam vents. The Steam vents. Yeah, in our cube we have 6 Signets and 6 Talismans. Could land a sneak attack, but that's risky. It's casting Immortals. I don't want to play a sneak attack. Because if they have like a decent chant effect, I'll feel very full. Sneak attack, you usually want to just do it the same turn with the mountain. Like, if you kind of want to just do it on 5 mana. So you can pay 4 to cast it, pay 1 immediately, and just put like an Ancient Rider into play. I could even put a Terrastodon, maybe like blow up 2 of their lands and blow up 1 of mine, blow up that Signet. That's pretty bad. Alright, Elspeth's Knight Errant. Terra. Land. Domination. Okay. I think it's time to play Sneak Attack and Hope. Or Ross Fingers. Because they are actually having a pretty fast clock here. If they had a decent chance, it would have probably blow up my Signet already. Guess that's my hope, at least. Isn't Niv-Mizzet Reborn? Niv-Mizzet Reborn is not a card. You should just never consider it. Never. Trust me, chat. Put your rest. Ooh, thank God I cast that sneak attack. Jeez. Jeez. Alright, your rest saved. Sorry, sneak attack saved. I discarded the Ray. 2/2. And don't blow up my sneak attack. Limbala. Oh, mamma mia, of creatures you control. So this one blows up only the... doesn't blow up the sneak attack. I was actually very afraid. Alright, let's see my draws here. So I'll put it to like a swamp. Swamp? 9 più 5, 14. Okay, what's the worst thing I can do here, chat? If you read in Necromancy very well, you learn another thing about this card, that it can be played as an instant. But the creature dies end of turn. But I don't think this matters right now. Just saying, it's one of the many texts of Rider, killing Bala, Elspeth, and Swamps. Oh, only kills 2 things. It's a 5/5, unfortunately. It doesn't haste into killing Elspeth. I think I wanna put these 2 things into play here. Terrastodon and Ashen Rider. I think I want to do those things. So I think I'll blow up like with the Terrastodon, I can blow up the sneak attack and the swamp. But anyway, let's start putting into play something. Like this Ashen Rider. And let's kill the Limbala first. Boy. Let's activate a sneak attack. And put in the Terrastodon. With this Terrastodon, I would have blow up sneak attack Signet and Swamp. Alright, opponent's playing black-white cards. Famous black-white filler. An archetype famous in every format, from cube to draft. What about 5-color pile? An archetype famous in every cube draft. Ah, no, chat. I guess I'm bringing a Pyroclasm. I think I need to just cast some of the expensive cards that I have. I don't know, probably Crazes. Yeah, let's go. Early concede. I mean, it's not really an early concede. All right, my hand is a mess. My hand is beautiful. Allora, I'm gonna put a mulligan there. 2-6. No, that's 7. I don't want to keep Shatters Smashing because this is. I think I'm bottoming the land here. Maybe this Parbluff Gannel. No, maybe this Palinchron. Swamp. Inquisition of Kozilek. Okay. TV Skydiver that I discarded. If I don't draw red source, I can play Shatters Smashing as a tap land on turn 3. Guaranteed a Glory Bringer. Oh, Mana Drain. If I play Mana Drain on their 3-drop, I'm gonna get 3 red and I can just play Glory Bringer. I think that's good enough. I think I'll pass. I don't want them to just duress my Mana Drain if I tap out for a Signet, which is actually irrelevant here. Pretty great that I just drew 2 islands in this deck. This deck has, I mean, I guess I have 9 white blue sources, which is on average what, you know, these basic land decks draft. Oh, Wasteland. Oh, no. How dare you play Wasteland against my deck? Okay, we can play around Wasteland now. All good, chat. Oh, that's funny. Do I have a Volcanic Island with the Polluted Delta. Perfect. With Polluted Delta, I can get Volcanic Island and, you know, counter whatever, even through a Wasteland, destroying target non-basic lands. Alright. Is this a Limbala? It's an Elspeth Knight Errant. And I'll fetch end of turn. I don't have that many double blue card at this point. Yeah, I'm fetching end of turn. Getting what? Steam Vents. Or is getting Steam Vents. I don't have double black then. I get a Blood Crypt. Robert! You subscribed for 24 months! That's amazing. You got a 2 years veg. Thanks a lot. You're awake in the middle of the night. It happens sometimes. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. And I'm hoping you can go to bed early and soon. We are playing our dragon here. With the island leaving up for Mana Drain number 2. And bam, the Glory Bringer. 2 years badge. Alright, opponent though. That can easily beat my Glory Bringer. Yeah, I mean that's a way. I'm going to get Mountain. I do have some double black card. No, I do have a black card in it. I'm just gonna. I have nothing here. No Dragolos. Yeah, I can just basically hardcast anything I want right now. Oh, yeah, I guess I can still do it. I'm gonna play Mind Twist, which discards my hand. Mind Twist is not that good if you just, you know, just heal and drop 1 at a time. Alright, play my sneak. Waiting to find something with it. If we draw Golos, No, I don't have enough mana. I was thinking about just like sneaking it in. Sneaky goes. Now you know what I want to draw when I draw Season's Pyromancer. That's what I want to draw. Season's Pyromancer. Sir Mattia. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Alright, we're in top deck mode. Opponent twisted my hand. Not that my hand was like good at all. I just had like one land and one Shadows goes mashing in my hand. I guess I'm opening the graveyards as well. There's enough space in this on the screen, right? Okay, they started beating with this Keeper of Silence. They have 2 cards in hand. This is worse. Yeah, I just want to draw. Oh, I boarded out Crazes. If I draw Pyroclast now, I'll be super sad. Ooh, Damnation. I need to cast it. I don't want to take too much damage from the Limvala. Plus, they've played Duress on me earlier. I don't want them to like discard the cards that I draw. So despite his Damnation, he isn't like the best. Oh wow, Caracas. But this doesn't play around Kozilek. Because we can't just sneak attack again in begin combat. So Caracas does not play around Kozilek. What does it play around? Probably nothing. Oh, what's this? Gideon? Oh no! Gideon chat, mixed tokens now. My nickname, it's just I bought the account of a person. That person name was that, and I didn't change it. Akulodi, the Tireless Pilgrim. They do have a Caracas, but yeah, I mean the fact that they do have a Caracas is annoying. I guess I don't want to sneak attack it in. I just cast it, but yeah, it's not amazing, unfortunately. So I get with Golos, what do I want to get? I guess I'm getting a Shumbling Vent first. Yeah, I got a Shumbling Vent first. And pass. What's the weather like during this time? It's bad, like, you know, cold and windy. And, yeah, I mean, it's not very cold. There is no snow. Basically never snows, but it is this cold. Alright, let's see if they bounce with Caracas Megolos or not. They might not know it's a legend. Looks like they don't. Poggers! 3, 6, 7. Poggers! So many Wrath of God in my deck. Do you think buying selling arena accounts will become a thing? Maybe. It's against the terms of the device? Va bene, dai. Let's do the thing here of Golos. The Golos thing, so called. Dai, but just if you don't want to have fun, just don't cube. Va bene, we won. Oh, wow. This hand is one of the most classic Mengu's hand you'll ever seen. Because it involves having mana of different color, very powerful spell, and it might even keep this hand, chat. I might even keep this hand. You know what, actually? I'm going to keep this hand. I'm on the draw, and opponent plays X-Drinker, and I draw Shin Rider. Do I even bother playing Mana Vault here? I don't do anything with the mana anyway. I'm probably just playing this as a land tapped. Alright, they're leveling up their drink. Oh no, bird. Okay. Golos, I draw. No, I should have played Mana Vault! Oh, I got so much punished. Dai, non ci voglio credere. Non ci voglio credere. Dai, porca boia. Why did I not play Mountain Mana Vault on turn 1? Guess I wanted to Measly Mortars that X-Drinker. Alright, I'm just playing Mana Vault Go here. Oh, come on, that wasn't a punt. That just happened to be. Yeah, exactly. Although the thing, usually you should be able to cast some of these spells. Our opponent has leveled their X-Drinker and plays... Dai, montaña, 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 montaña. 1, 2, 3, montaña. 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 See! Cost width overload. Rawr. This was a Kyler Ravens chat, it would have been much worse. Instead, it's a Measy Mortars. Measy Mortars. Nice. I don't think I can cast any card on my hand, though. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, something is happening there. A bribery? Oh, oh no. Oh no. A bribery. Chat, you know what this card does? In French is subordination. In Italian is corruzione. It's a very common practice between politicians. Why is my Volt tapped? This card doesn't untap. It doesn't untap. In English, it's conceded before it resolves. No, because we have the fracture identity. I have so few white source in my deck. I have so few white source in my deck. Dai, te prego. Planes, planes, planes. No! No more planes for Papangu. No more planes for Papangu, chat. But I got some elephants to do. Elephants are nice. Black works. Yeah, Black Source works. Yeah, definitely. Black Source works. Not conceding yet. Don't worry, Doctor. I'll block this elephant and take 9. No, che fai? Basta, porca merda. Hello, Loot B. Dig through time. Okay. Alright, let's go to 3 life total here. The rest, I don't know what a card. This card is in Jumpstart, I think. This card is a Magic Arena. Right? Maybe not, huh? Yeah, basta. Aspetta, I'm not dead yet, actually. Not dead yet, actually. Maybe some lands? Yeah. We could. I play only 17 lands, but I do have like Mana Volt and Signets and such. Wasn't banning Modder? I mean, Dig's like immediately banned in Modder. Carnity? No, I even drew the swamp. Alright, GG. GG. Korean BF wins. Korean BF wins. Let's put in the Klasm and what do I want to cut? I'm cutting Terrastodon. Actually, it's still... Yeah, it's not that good against green, even if you sneak attack into it. Even if you sneak a Terrastodon. I probably shouldn't cut it, though. You know what I'm cutting? I'm cutting the Thieving Skydiver. But it hasn't showed me a single artifact. I don't know about Burning of Xenia. I guess I'm playing over Glorybringer. Done così. Rasta was a double master and Commander Legends. Oh, okay. Okay, thanks, Botanic York. I was because I built that like commander deck. So I checked a lot of these new cards. Alright. This end feels like one of those like hand where you have to pick up the intruder. Where's the intruder? There it is. Maybe 17 lands aren't enough. I shouldn't count the signets and such. The Voter Druid, okay. Alright, alright, alright. Mana drain, yeah. Mana drain on Mardu. Mardu drain. Mardu drain. I'll have opponent go bribery. What's this? Carnity? Spinge consacrata. Ai ai ai. Va bene, I'll concede it. I'll concede it. These games are fast at least. Hey, I'm on the draw. This is a mulligan. Okay, that's a keep. Unfortunately, I have to go to 6, so this is a Rastodon. I can't discard. Draw step. Probably get it today. Funnily enough, you can't really go out of your house today. Okay, I think I'm bottoming this. If I find a Season's Pyromancer, I'll be crying. But I don't want to board out. I don't want to bottom Domination on the draw in in game 1. Well, I played a wrong land. If I draw Mana Drain, I'll be upset. The Mirror Signet. Alright, his Domination might not be looking good. Structure Identity. We do have enough white sources, I think. Ashen Rider. Oh wow, is that the famous Vendilion click in draw step? It is. One of the most famous play of Magic. Draw step, Vendilion click. You. Hopefully they bottom the Structure Identity. Afraid of me drawing a planes. They should probably just keep it all. I don't know. Yeah, they kept it all. Makes sense. You get to discard. No, I'm on 6. I don't want to go to the discard. When it's not pressuring me. Going to discard. I don't know. Dr. Goldet taught me to never do it. So I'm never doing it. I drew Steam Vents and I play it yet, because whatever. When is 4 cards in end? You were joking. I mean, you could go to discard and discard this and reanimate it. It's not that bad. Didn't he look like disrespect? Ooh, Hero of the Blade Old. Oh no, chat. They have a Force of Will or a Spell Pierce. But I can't really play around it. I lose. GG. Wow, the pitch Time Twister. That's a new one. I didn't expect a Time Twister there. I'm gonna change something. I wanna class them back. See, like Domination cards like this are very good in main deck, I think, for Cube. Here the Blade All is like, it's like Thief of Sanity. You kill it? No? Okay, you lose. I was literally dead on board to a land. Hero of the Blade Old deals so much damage. You guys know the card Hero of the Blade Old? I'll port it here. Hero of the Blade Old. Sometimes it's bad if you just cast it and your opponent kills it. You trade it like a card for a card. But if it doesn't die immediately, it just deals so much damage. It's crazy. All right, I'll like to play first. Thanks. All right. Okay, that's good. Hello, Relieve. Once again, I have the Grixis mana plus plus the Celestia Signet, so all my colors are unlocked. And I don't know if I want to play Tiny Crazes next turn or just want to hold a little bit. Because Crazes is pretty good against a control deck like that. But unclear if I want to just... I think I just probably cast it. Probably cast it here. It's like good against Vendilion Click. Yeah, it's a mini with Grave Titan, but that costs only 4 mana. Wouldn't just play Signets and Qualisha Relic. I Get 4 cards in and lots of mana to play with. Hopefully, they don't have cards like Mind Twist or I don't know what. My hand is just basically only lands, so. My deck could use a Scarab God. I believe I took like Scrubland over Scarab God. Ooh, Breacher Twister? Yeah, that could be. That or Narset. Bribery. Looking at this draft, it doesn't feel that fun. Vintage Cube, but I promise you that the next cubes will be more fun. Chat. I promise you that the next cubes will be more fun. Alright, I have like mono out now. Opponent stole my Kozilek, Butcher of Truth. Alright. That was a fast one. That was a quick one. 1 hour cube, chat. We did it. It's like speed run cube. Speed run cube 1-2. Alright. I'll join a new league, but first I'll go to the bathroom.